know it's incredible. It's sunny, windy, warm kinda, and we got snow up on the mountains. Kind of cool.
I know, I've just never seen so many different weather systems come through. And now we've got this rain squall across the lake. It's crazy.
We're in the little gunnel funnel. We're not getting rain.
The gunnel funnel.
It's going around us.
We have had some major different types of weather today. Want to turn on the furnace today, so Scottie and I elected to have spaghetti tonight. We had some veggies that needed to be used up, so spaghetti is always a great option for that. It smells really good in here. Made spaghetti sauce is always so yummy, and it's a great way to warm up your house when you don't want to turn on the heater. All right, Punkin, you want to go for a little walk while we're letting the spaghetti sit? She needs to come in here and make sure I haven't dropped anything while I was cutting up the veggies for the spaghetti. Go take a walk. She doesn't want to. She's trying to go up this way, but we're done with our walk. Come on, Punk. Come on. Let's go. Come on, we're going downhill now. Come on. Come on. Punkin, I picked you up. I took you all the way to the stop sign. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Trying to get a mile in this morning. That is our rig all the way down there. You can see there's only one other person here. Just a deserted campground.
We got the lake to ourselves.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Way over there, though.
Oh, there's a couple people over on the other campground. Come on, let's go. Come on. I don't know how long this campground has been deserted, but long enough for it to kind of get in disarray with the the asphalt and bushes to grow up in through the...
I would think this used to be asphalted. I don't know why you do it down there, not all the way start here. So it's just,
yeah, I don't know.
The road is back to its natural, whatever it was.
It's a nice place to camp, although you can't, it's very hard to get down to the water, and the water is up so far now that on this end, it's all tumbleweeds. Over on that beach over there, which we may walk to eventually sometime today when it warms up a little bit, the mountain over there, it snowed a lot more last night, so it's a little breezy this morning. Scottie and I keep picking things up. Oh, hey, here you go. Add it to the collection. It's a nice little place to come, pull off the side of the road, rest for a couple days. We don't like to travel on the weekends, so we're here till the end of the weekend, or till Monday anyways, and then we'll get back on the road. It used to be that you could walk down along the beach, but the water thankfully has been coming back up. This is a dead lake. The water used to be way up here.
And they do say there's ordinance in the lake, so which can be bullets and stuff like that, and
yeah,
it lets you know don't mess with them.
Hawthorne is down there to the south of us here. It's about 18 minutes back there. The visitor center that's opened up before you get to town. We haven't stopped there though. That'll be something new on our list next year, maybe.
So these are some of the old campsites they had here. Teri and I are kind of wondering if they used to have like fire rings and picnic tables, but who knows? Kind of cool.
I would think that they would have, picnic tables at least.
I would think so. I think they would have leveled them out a little more, unless they just sank down some.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a real nice one if you had for like a truck camper.
Right.
Or even a regular trailer. But ours is the best.
And people have just, made their own fire pits up here. some with trash in them.
Yeah, there's no trash or water or nothing here,
No.
but the outhouse is stocked with toilet paper and it's clean.
Yeah, which is just right there. It would be nice if they had the garbage can here still. They used to. The bushes are taken over. Come on, Punk. Last time we were here, you found a really old toy. What was that? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I've had it now for 3 years, I think.
But see, it just seemed like this out here might have been like tenting or picnicking or I don't know. Tamarack Campground?
Yeah, something like that.
And it is,
Bureau of Land Management.
yeah, BLM. I believe it is 14 days. That's what we looked up. You got a beautiful view of that mountain.
It's not too overcrowded either.
I don't know. The neighbors are something else. I don't know if they're males or females or male and female, but they're doing some kind of a dance like they got a broken leg. It's funny. And then they do these little push-ups. I've been watching them now for about 10 minutes. They're pretty funny to watch. They just keep doing this little dance. Or mating, or if it's a territorial kind of dance type thing. I don't know. If you guys know what they're doing, let us know in the comment section. I'm curious. They're fun to watch though. We'll see how they how this turns out for one of them. Cute. All right, well, the other one ran off and this one seems to be celebrating. We just left the trailer back at camp and ran into Hawthorne. Oh, you guys are really bouncing around. Hold still. Buckle up.
Pay attention, Scott.
Anyways, we're heading back and we're gonna stop at the campground down here. It's called Sportsmans Campground, and I think it's the only paid campground along Walker Lake. And they also have these really cool signage plaques that will tell you what the water level was during a certain year. So let's go check it out. Sportsman's Beach Campground. It is Bureau of Land Management. These are very tilted. They are on a very long slant. I mean, if we came in here, we would have to really jack up the front or the back or the front, whatever. So you can see these have little fire pits. Nice little covers to sit under. That was one reason why we never stayed here, actually, because of the angle of the camping here. Always seemed like it was just so out of whack.
It is a pretty steep hill.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a couple that do kind of go off, but they're still tilted.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I think it's perfect for vanners, though.
oh, absolutely.
Really. Or smaller trailers.
And they have now repaved it. I mean, it wasn't like this when we were here the last time.
No. All the money, I read an article and it said all of the money that comes into this campground goes back into this campground. BLM leases it to, oh my goodness, I'm not really sure who they lease it to, somebody within the town or something, and they manage it and they put everything right back into it. So it's so nice to know that. 1882, lake level was right here. So this is where the lake used to be.
That was only the other day.
Oh, it's so sad. I'm not laughing about it. It's just unbelievable.
Then they probably started farming up the way.
It's interesting to read about it if you want it. Okay, 1908 was right here.
And didn't drop that much in that amount of time.
Let's see. And then Topaz Reservoir, 1921. Bridgeport Reservoir, 1924. Now, I don't know what those are.
It's saying that maybe they built reservoirs and it dropped to that level.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe that's when they...
Let's see. I was saying something, you guys, but I forget. Lake level in 1927 was right here.
And it's just...
Oh, it's so sad.
It's massive amount of water.
Yeah.
Not getting back in there.
All right. And then right here, lake level, 1933. So you can see how far down it is now. Oh, let's see. We're at lake level 1935.
I mean, that's...
Weber Reservoir, 1935. So what, they were building reservoirs?
I guess they were doing something.
Okay, 1939.
I mean, in these 10 years,
Right
it
here.
dropped 10 feet.
Yeah, it's crazy. Want to go down this way first? Lake level, 1943. Wind warnings. Sudden high winds create hazardous boat conditions. Be aware. Boat with care. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We had 40-mile-an-hour winds the other day.
Gust.
Gust, and we had to pull in the slides. I thought the trailer was gonna tip over. 1944, right here.
That's 50 feet below.
Yep. 1948, right here. Goodness. Okay, and then right here, lake level, 1951. 1958. Is that when they stopped counting? They were just done. They stopped making signs, I guess.
There might be...
So you can see, that's sad.
That's a steep boat.
Yeah, and I don't even want to go all the way down there, Scotty, please.
I can't even see what the thing is.
Scotty, I mean it. You scare me every time we do this. He loves to go down to the end of the boat ramp. You can tell I'm nervous. He likes to go down.
It looks like the dock's underwater that they built. Since it's
Well,
come up.
it is probably because the water, guys, has actually come up. They've had so much rain and so much snow this year that it's actually come up quite a ways. And there's their ramp right there. I'm glad to see that, though, because really, it's nice that the water has come up. I can't even imagine trying to launch a boat down there. It kind of reminds me of like Lake Mead.
Yeah.
A couple nice handicap parking areas here with some picnic places over there. Now that's nice because you can get out and go sit at the picnic table over here. Oh, here we go. Lake level, 1962.
When I was born.
Right there.
80 years ago. Can you believe that?
Almost 62 years ago. We spotted a Bex. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Punky found her Bex. She loves Bex. Oh, she's like, oh, I found ya. That was so fun seeing Bex.
Amazing who you'll run into.
You know, we spent so much time with Bex back in Havasu. And yesterday, it's so funny because I was just thinking about, you know, giving her a call. We don't usually like talk on the phone or anything, but I thought, oh, I should give Bex a call. We haven't talked for a while, and here she was. How fun. All right, we are heading back. I've got frozen stuff in my
Had frozen stuff.
We got to get back, so it's getting dark too.
And we were going to go to the other place, but I think it might be a little too late now.
Yeah, I think we'll pass on that.
Suck up all your time.
I love watching her throw her doors up. It's right there. Oh, there it is. Oh! No! Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no,
But
you
there's
don't.
pizza!
We're making pizza in the George. Oh, no, you don't. You go play. I smell pizza. Papa will drop something.
Oh no, I'm not good at dropping anything. Not when it comes to food.
Doesn't look like a nice day, does it? It's very cloudy on this side. But we knew that the high winds were coming, and we knew that bad weather was coming, so we're prepared. All right, got a little bit of a mess going on here, but we are trying to pull the slides in. We've got high winds coming in. I was telling you guys about them this morning. They are here, and we also got a notice that there could possibly be 70+ mile an hour gust. So we are actually pulling the slides in. Yeah, you can see the white caps going on out there, maybe through the window. We're gonna pull the slides in, less area for the wind to hit us, and it will save our awnings up there possibly. We've never had a problem with them before, but they really make a lot of racket. And hopefully we'll do okay. Hopefully we won't have any problems. There's a guy down there in a tent. Looks like he just got up. The winds just started. I mean, all of a sudden it was, 1 minute was really calm. Next minute you could hear them howling.
It's like they're within 32 minutes
Well,
of
you're
when
really, I can't hardly see you up there.
Well, there's nothing to see here anyway. They're like 32 minutes
There we
within
go.
the time frame. So.
I reset my camera settings, and I gotta reset them. Every time I go to a dark area, it doesn't pick it up. So, yeah.
We're prepared this time. And we made sure we swapped twice vacuum because one rock ate our frickin' one rock we missed.
Yeah, you guys, you know how I always say, make sure that you got your drawers all, pushed in correctly. And don't push your slides out without checking to make sure everything's, copacetic. One time we decided to pull our slide in and not sweep. We got a little rock. This little rock was how big?
This little rock smaller than that.
Oh my gosh, it was so little. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but you see that line? That's what happens. And of course, once it happens, you may not see it, and our guests may not see it, but I see it all the time. So that's what can happen. Not a huge deal. Not life-breaking, but, you don't want that to happen all the time on your...
Oh, it could have peeled it right up and been a disaster.
All right, Scottie moved our truck in the back of us because the wind's coming from that angle from south
to the west.
Yeah. Yep. Wow, it really made a difference. But I want you guys to look out here. Now my windows are really dirty from the dust. Look at the waves down here. It's like there's some waves.
Yeah, it's like Waikiki
I
Beach.
did not expect that. It's a lot more wind than I'm comfortable with. At this point, I just feel like the wind's just going sideways. The last update, the wind was 59.6. That was the wind gust, and it sustained at 49. Well, Scott's still hiding in his cocoon.
Warm.
Oh my goodness. This is quite the ride here. I was a little concerned about the solar and the vents up there, but we go 60 miles an hour on the highway, so they're probably just fine. They were, when the winds were coming opposite way, that's a little different, but I think we're okay. I'm ready for this storm to be over, though. I don't like the high winds like this. I think It's just coming in. It's coming down the window and coming in our little vents. That's what it's doing. Well, I told you it was raining sideways right into the window.
Up on the mountain.
Well, it looks like there's snow like right, well, you guys can't see it. They can't see it. It's so, oh, can you guys see it? You see a little line right there of white. Let me go to the other window and see. It does look like snow though, and it's cold like snow. Oh yeah, it snowed. They said the snow was going to come down, what, 4,400.
So, and I think we're just right at that number.
We are.
Mountains up
And
there
it's cold. We don't usually turn on our heater when we got the slides pulled in. We can, but we don't normally. Scottie's going to go ahead and just turn on our little propane fire heater. All right, guys, so 30 minutes later, we are still having a problem. What's happening is the winds are so strong. You can see it bubbling up over here. All the water that's coming down this window is trying to come here, and it's trying to go out the little ducts that are right here. You can kind of see the light through there, right? But the wind's hitting it so hard, it can't drain. So it's bubbling back up over here, coming out onto the ledge here, and then going down our wall. So Scottie's gonna move. Oh gosh, see, it's horrible. Plus the rain is being shot back in here through those holes. Scottie's gonna move the truck right over here and see if he can get some of the winds to die down a little bit on this side. Just give it a little bit of a breaker. You'd be amazed at sometimes how that works. Anyways, we're gonna run out of towels. If I have to, I have tons of blankets. I have more blankets probably than I do towels. Well, not too much, but golly.
That's hitting pretty strong.
Yeah, I know, and we've still got a long time before this ends.
I thought it ended at 8, but
Yeah,
I don't know what time it is.
we've got about an hour and 10 minutes
That's
to
drop
8,
right over
but
the
that
mountain.
does not mean that it's gonna stop. You
It's
can
just-
tell
It's
how
just
cold it
dropping over
is.
the mountain now.
Yeah, we're right in the snow line here. It got cold. Alright, well, we just had to do our best. And then when everything kind of calms down, I'm going to pull the couch out. And we'll get the heater put on that. Might have to run the Jenny later, tomorrow morning maybe. Put the heater over there. Water in an RV is your worst enemy. For sure. Oh, you guys. Look at the sun. It's fooling us all. Because it is cold and it is still blowing hard. We survived the storm. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. They did get some snow on their mountain over here. And it is super cold here. Very, very cold this morning. I haven't checked what the temperature is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty low. Are you comfortable? Huh? You're not spoiled at all. You stole Mommy's electric blanket, didn't you? Oh, she's so warm in here. She's loving it. Are you liking Mommy's electric blanket, huh? Yeah. Too spoiled.